Hi guys, Cam here from PhoneDog.com, and it's time again to look at our official smartphone rankings over at PhoneDog.com. And the biggest story this week is that the LG G3 almost made it to the top. It's only the second week that the G3 has been available to vote on the OSR rankings, and it wasn't very far behind the HTC One M8, which has been on top of the pile for weeks. The HTC One M8 got 124 votes, whereas the G3 got 102, and I think, without actually looking up at any numbers, I'm pretty sure it's the first time any device except the HTC One M8 has got over 100 votes, so the G3 is proving to be popular. Will its third week in the charts prove to be the time that it finally makes its way up to first place, because it is quite frankly a fantastic device. In fact, I've only really ever had one complaint about the G3, and that's its performance. For whatever reason, whenever you open an app or use an app for an extended period of time, it seems to kick the home screen launcher out of the recent memory, and so when you go back to the home screen, it takes a little while to load everything that's on there. Whether that's your widgets, or your home screen wallpaper, or just your app icons, it just doesn't do it instantly. But that really is the only problem I've ever had with it. The camera's fantastic, the battery is brilliant, the screen is incredible, it feels great in hand, the buttons are really easy to press. It's just a really, really nice phone to use. But do you guys think so? If you do, go ahead and vote for the G3 over on our official smartphone rankings, or if that's not the phone you like, vote for whatever phone you like. Whether that's a BlackBerry Z10, a Lumia 635, or a Nokia 3310. Hang on, that one's not on the list. So personally, the Xperia Z2 is still my favourite phone in terms of overall use, but the G3 is right up there. I did vote for both of them in my own top 5. And you'll notice that if you look at the experts panel, the G3 still is in the top 5 for those as well. Speaking of the experts voting, it's time to look at one of our resident experts, that's Nick Stadler. He's from Best Buy Mobile. He does write for the Best Buy Mobile blog, and he votes in our expert rankings, and his number 1 phone is the Samsung Galaxy S5. He said the S5 is an all-round awesome phone. I do like the fingerprint sensor as well as the heart rate monitor. And I find that quite interesting because those are two of the things that I like the least on the Galaxy S5, but we all like different things, even us experts. We don't all think the same. And that's what's great about the industry. We can all have our own opinions and they're all valid, I think. Perhaps mine are less valid, I don't know. But talking of fingerprint sensors, that's another thing that's a good topic of discussion. So far, in my opinion, the only company that's got the fingerprint sensor right is Apple, because they've put it into a button that you're going to use all the time anyway, and it's really hard to avoid. And it adds a really easy level of security to your phone, so no one else can get into it without coming up with some sort of crazy hack, or taking your fingers. Anyway, it's time to round up the top 5. Let's see which phones made it into the top 5 in the People's Choice and the Experts' Choice charts. In the People's Choice, the iPhone 5S is still in the top 5, currently trending at number 3 as I speak. The Galaxy Note 3 is in 4th, while the BlackBerry Z10 is still hanging on in there in 3rd place. The LG G3, as I have already mentioned, is in 2nd spot, but only just. The HTC One M8 is just ahead, again in 1st place. On the Expert's Choice, it's fairly similar. The Galaxy Note 3 is in the top 5 just, it's in 5th place. The LG G3 with 19 points is in joint 3rd place with the iPhone 5S, which also scored 19 points. The Samsung Galaxy S5 is in 2nd space, while HTC One M8 tops the charts again. So you guys know what to do by now. If you love phones, you want to share your thoughts on what the best phones are out there, or you want to let us know what you think are the best phones, then go ahead over to the official smartphone rankings over at PhoneDog.com. Vote for your favourite, and perhaps you'll see it rise up the rankings, and I'll round it up in my video again next Monday. But for now, I will see you again soon, and you can catch me on Twitter if you like. I'm at PhoneDog_Cam. Goodbye.